so y'all better kick. I got big dreams, you all talk when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back cracking for another one, and you already know it's your big boy, man. And we got a couple things to talk about today, man. It's been going down, and yeah, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, subscribe to this channel, man. We on the road to 3,000 subs, man. If you're rocking with your boy, this week we finna get busy, man. I've been making a lot of changes. Been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, so I'm trying to improve the content, man. I know I got a bunch of y'all that be trolling and stuff like that, but for y'all that support, yeah, man, we trying to level up, man. We trying to level up. But 1 second though, let me see how to put this back on there. Trying to get my little razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, man, we got Lil Boosie, man. Lil Boosie is apparently heading back to prison for a gun charge. From what I heard. So without further ado, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the content, man. Make sure y'all like this video. Let's go. Damn, am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know, y'all. Let's go. There we go.
Boosie just announced he plans on pleading guilty tomorrow, and he's facing a couple years in prison. Boosie was originally arrested in San Diego while he was filming a music video. Now, Boosie went live to let them know he outside. That's how the police got on his radar, to know, okay, yo, Boosie is in San Diego. But this is how Boosie got caught. So reportedly, the police was watching the IG story of a dude by the name of KP2. While watching his IG story, he posted multiple photos and videos of Boosie with that gun on his IG story. The police reportedly seen that, and they went ahead and got a warrant and went ahead and pulled over Boosie, found the gun.
All right, now, first off, let me just say this, bro. Hold on, man. Because this shit is crazy. This is getting out of pocket. This is getting out of hand, bro. Like, ain't no way that a nigga should be... Hold on, y'all. Yeah, ain't no way a nigga should be on live. Too many of these dudes is getting caught up with that, man. Too many dudes, like, and as old as Boosie is, man, it's not like he a YN no more, bro. He's not a YN, bro. He's an old man. Yes, I said it. He's an old man. He old. Or he a OG. Let me say that. But how dumb do you gotta be? As smart as he is, how dumb you gotta be to have a gun on your waist on live and it's showing? I'm telling you, these niggas is just like, it don't matter. Like wisdom don't come with age, bro. Wisdom is it don't come with age, man. Since it's common and everybody don't got it. This is a prime example. Like, these dudes be begging to go back to prison. They be begging for it. When you know you got a history of going to jail, and it just seemed like for the life of him, he just can't stay out. It don't make no sense to me, y'all, man. But let's get back to it, though. Let's get back to it. All right, let's go.
Boosie tried to pull it off on his security guard. Security guard wasn't claiming it. Boosie got arrested. Shortly after Boosie got arrested, Wack 100 will claim that he found information that proves that this dude who took pictures and videos of Boosie with a gun and put it on his story, Wack will say he has proof that this dude is allegedly an informant.
Oh my God.
And he been working with the police.
This nigga Wack 100 just know everybody, this snitch. He just know everything about everybody and their mama, bro. Like, that is crazy to me. Which I know what he doing is he know how to make content, bro. Cause obviously, come on now. Come on. Really? Like, this wouldn't even have been a thing if Boosie wasn't seen on live showing off. I mean, well, he wasn't showing the gun off, but being on live with that on him, like come on, bro. Now you just reaching. Let's go.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
The one that was going viral, like his was on all the blogs side by side with Boosie Live, and then split screen with Boosie Live, like screenshots of both.
That gone. And the fact that he ducking and running, he ain't answering phone calls on the streets, don't look no better.
Turned his comments off too.
Them said
He
whack.
turned his comments off.
Yeah.
Nigga, listen, they
me
said
see.
whack. Let me tell you what I said what. When you put the letter up, showing his letter to the judge, his name stamped, and at the bottom where he said, I don't want to go to the same court date as my co-defendant.
You know you told on him. I don't want
So,
to
yeah,
Nasty work.
So hold on, he had a post up today talking about asking about my co-defendants, ask my co-defendant about me. He took that post down. Now he just posted 26 minutes ago a screenshot of US 6ix9ine saying never trust a who really hangs out with real life informants.
Mind you, people could say that was a whole thing with like he snitched on him or he was an informant and he got Boosie caught up. But let's be clear. Let's be fully transparent and very clear when I say this. The police, they watch social media. They have social media. You don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta screenshot. You don't gotta do any of that because these niggas is telling on themselves. For all we know, the police could have just screenshotted their damn self. They don't need you. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's just like, bro. But you know, Wack gonna make content, man. You know what he do? He's the exposer. He's the exposer, so he gonna expose. Golly. Let's get back to it though. I don't believe that dude is an informant, but that's just me though. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. Show this one. All right, let's get it.
Hey, bro, he can put up everything he wants. That sealed document, your downward departure, your letter to the judge, still sticks.
Yeah.
Let's say Sammy the Bull is my driver, 6ix9ine is my artist, and whoever the else y'all want to put in the car. Let's say all of them with me. What that got to do with you? We talking about, see, whenever do that, that's what I really know. We gonna trust his paperwork though. That's what we
That's
gonna
what I was saying, right?
It was crazy. We still ain't read the real rule on him. Mickey over there getting all this together.
Oh yeah, nah, he trying to get some little. He got some little blogs.
Hey, listen to me. He's running right now. He's running like a.
You can't even trust.
Bro,
That
he can
kills him. That letter to the judge kills him.
AI.
I don't know how they did it or where they found this from, but they found a letter that this dude apparently wrote to the judge, asking the judge for a separate court date because apparently he was allegedly cooperating and snitching. Like, it's weird. So he has that in his history. So if he has that in his history, right? If he allegedly has that, is it a coincidence that this will be the same dude who was just recording Boosie?
Who to say that was him that wrote that, bro? Anybody could have wrote that. Anybody could forge signatures, bro. Anybody could make a fake paperwork. It's so easy to now because you got AI. AI is so perfected in today's time. It's like you can get away with that, bro. You don't like you could easily fake some shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, we live in a scary time, bro. We live in a scary time for the simple fact that, yeah, it's so easy to like fake it for anything. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you don't know what to believe these days. Let's go.
With the gun in his back pocket and posted it publicly, I don't know. But apparently the police seen all of that and they used that to apparently pull over Boosie and arrest him for this gun. Now, Boosie was fighting this case like for a while, for about like a couple of months. And then out of nowhere, Boosie announced to us that the case was dismissed.
It's over with. God good, sucker ass. Hate me. I'm lost for words right now, man. Take me a trip across the country, bro. Go to about 3 different countries. God good, boy. He'll make a way out of no way, bro, man. And nigga love me, bro. Finna take me a trip, bro. Everything coming back around. Finna get my rights back, my gun rights back. My pawn money back. I'm grateful, bro. Thank you, God.
Boosie was crying because he didn't want to leave his kids. Because after he was arrested, he apologized to his kids, right? Because he felt like, yo, man, bro, I'm too old to have to go do 5 to 10 years for a gun case and leave my babies to raise themselves. But people like Charleston White,
Nigga, your kids is grown. What is you talking about? Your kids is grown. But on the flip side, whose fault is that, man? You making dumb decisions, knowing we live in a time and like for one, you shouldn't even. I know, cause and see, that's what I feel like. Trying to be a real nigga in today's time, bro. You should have had your security have it on them instead of trying to pull up to the hood and you know, show niggas that you still with it or whatever the case is. So you gotta have that on you. Like, nah, bro, you at the point. Like, come on, this is Boosie we talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Boosie, man, come on, it's a legend we talking about. This is a legend, bro. At this point, you shouldn't even have to be walking around. No, now I'm not saying don't have it on you though, because you know, niggas will try you out here. But on the flip side though, bro, you at a point now, like, bro, you an OG in the game. I think you in your 40s now or 50s, right? At this point, as your status, you should be having security. You should be hiring or paying your homies to have it on them while you handle business. There's no reason why you should be having that on you, bro. You're not a YN. That was dumb on your part. And you know, and sometimes niggas could be so smart that they stupid at the same time. Golly. So you can't really, you know, and it sucks to say. I understand, but at the same time, though, it's like, bro, come on. You play dumb games, you win stupid prizes, bro. That's just what it simply comes down to. Like, all that could have been prevented. Like, it don't even make no sense at this point. But let's go ahead and get back into this.
didn't want to see Boosie cry, didn't want to hear it, and they called Boosie soft. They said they thought Boosie was gangster. Why is Boosie now crying over a damn gun case being dismissed?
Say, y'all, I heard Boosie got out of jail crying yesterday. I heard Boosie got out of jail crying. I've been on my knees. Man, I thought you were gangster, Boosie. I thought Boosie supposed to be gangster. Man, that nigga got out of jail crying, man. Say it's too early in the morning. Hold on, man, listen. Did Boosie get out of jail crying, talking about he was praying all that gangster Serenios fed me?
Boosie's case was originally dismissed because they filed a motion claiming the charge was unconstitutional. Boosie was charged with felon in possession of a firearm. Now, they filed a motion because earlier in that year, the Ninth Circuit Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to issue a blanket ban on felons. The court ruled that people who committed nonviolent offenses still has their right to the Second Amendment. Boosie was convicted only on distribution charges for marijuana, so he don't have a violent crime history. Now, the prosecutors fought a similar motion by another defendant in another case, and they beat it. So they could have very well beat the Boosie motion to dismiss, but they just never responded back or opposed. So the judge dismissed the case. So Boosie thought he was in the clear for good.
Hey man, the courts be scandalous, bro. They really be trying to get you though.
Hey,
I
I
ain't
just
gonna
created
lie.
a free training for how to start, run, and grow any local service-based business. I've used
Prosecutors refiled charges against Boosie. Boosie and his team of attorneys filed to dismiss the second charges, claiming double jeopardy and claiming it was vindictive prosecution. They claimed that because Boosie filed to get his passport back, the prosecutors, they filed charges to punish him for filing to get his charges back or filing to get rid of the hold on his passport. So, but apparently the double jeopardy was denied because the judge is claiming, bro, we dismissed it without prejudice. So they are still in their right to file these charges again upon you. And apparently they filed an additional charge. So the first charge was just possession, felon in possession of a firearm, but they add another charge, which is being in possession of a firearm with drugs or near drugs. So the court document says this is a status on this matter. Previously, counsel for the defendant has filed motion to dismiss both for double jeopardy and vindictive prosecution. The court had already denied a double jeopardy request. I continued over the vindictive prosecution with direction to counsel to file a more fulsome memo on that. That did not happen. The government did file their own response to it, and in light of the government's response, and because counsel is not pursuing this, the court is denying that motion to dismiss, which honestly is embarrassing as F. This man came online crying, shedding tears, thanking Jehovah, talking about how his enemies who pray for his downfall was put to shame. How you gonna lie on God like that, homie? Yo, bro, this man clowned Charleston White. He clowned everybody, bro. Right? Who spoke on this subject just for him, to make God ashamed, bro. He said, yo, this was the work of Jehovah. God is looking down upon him. God really F with him. He can't lose. And then 4 months later, he's being charged again. Now,
Hey, you know what's crazy about that though? When you think about it, bro is the same one. And I just thought about this. Let me just say this real quick, man. Cause it's crazy how I don't know if y'all remember. Let me just hold on. Let me just get y'all attention real quick. I don't know if y'all remember this, but it was like a couple years ago where Boosie was just talking about F God. Yeah, he said that. And it's just funny to me how niggas will say something like that, and that's a bold statement. But then soon as God gets you out of a situation, now it's all of a sudden, or when you in a situation when you need God, now all of a sudden it's you praying. Niggas want to stay. All of a sudden now niggas want to stay prayed up. Now you want to be prayed up. Now you trying to ask God, hey God, man, God, please get me out this situation, man. I promise I'll never do it again. But it's the same dude that was just middle finger. He stuck his middle finger up to God, though, right? That shit crazy to me. Hey, man, the Most High judgment is likened unto a ring, and he got a sense of humor, a real sense of humor, a dark sense of humor, and it's just crazy how things will come back and bite you in the ass, man. Man, hey, y'all gotta stop calling on God just when you just need him, bro. Everybody wanna be gangster. Everybody wanna be in the streets. Everybody wanna be Mr. Skull Catcher. I got this. I'm really out here. I'm outside. Until they ass get locked up. Until they go down for a hot one. Now you trying to read the Bible. You trying to pray. Asking your mama to pray for you. You want to get baptized. Want to become Muslim. Where was all that when you was, you know what I'm saying? When you was in the streets and you was big dog. You was catching all them, you know what I'm saying, all them skulls and you was terrorizing everything. Where was all that trying to pray to God and ask? I'm just saying, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. But let's get back to it though.
Now, credit to him, he's been trying everything in his power to get this case dismissed. Boosie has called upon Trump after saying F Trump, by the way, which they all do it. Diddy said F Trump in multiple interviews. When he got jammed up by them folks, the first person he called was Donald Trump. In the case of Boosie, they recharged him. His motion for jumper jeopardy got dismissed. And the first person he called upon was Donald Trump, the same person he talked about like a dog online. So Boosie wrote on Twitter, Trump, check my case out. My case was dismissed, but Biden's DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned his son. Yo, these dudes are sellouts, bruh. Yo, how was you so anti-Trump and pro-Democrat? Trump gets in office and now you snitching on Biden because Biden pardoned his son, but Biden ain't pardoned you. Yo, this man says, yo, DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned me. No, Biden pardoned his son. Of course, I was told I am the only person in the country facing that charge now. President Trump, I already was given a 10-year sentence in state in 2009 for third offense marijuana. Grams. I never was even offered rehab, straight to prison. And Trump, I'm Boosie. I'm a rapper / filmmaker from Baton Rouge. Nah, Negro, nah. I thought you was gangster, man. I thought you was the Don Dada of Baton Rouge. Now you a filmmaker. Cut it out, man. All right, I was targeted. My mouth and things I stand on get me in a lot of ish, but I'm real. Every time they go to jail, man, they Martin Luther King, bruh. Bruh, ain't nobody thinking Boosie is a threat with his mouth, bruh. What type of social change you think Boosie's mouth is gonna bring? Cut it out, bruh. These dudes can barely speak 2 syllables. My lawyer, Megan Blanco, can explain this case. She knew the charges and against you were bad. What? Yo, you was addressing the president and you got all type of typos. Bro, this right here is incoherent. She knew the charges and against you. Oh, okay. So you doing some more bootlicking. So she knew the charges against you were bad. She even spoke about it on radio. Dismissal say, hey, Trump, my lawyer is on your side, man. Pardon me. All that bootlicking and begging to Trump didn't work. Trump probably seen that request and said, get out of my face, bro. All of y'all. And I'll be real, if Trump was considering pardoning Diddy, I would probably think that Boosie would probably get one. But for what? Like Trump.
Man, let's be clear. The only reason why Trump is pardoning people is to make himself look good. It ain't because he care about black people. It ain't because he care about the black community and all that whole shit. It ain't because of none of those things, bro. It ain't because of none of those things. If you think that, something wrong with you. You think that Trump care about black people, bro? No, it's for the image. It's for the look. It's to get people on his side. He's not, and now niggas is trying to use that like a get out of jail free card. I don't understand it. Man. Like, nah, bro. You gotta stand on, like, all these street dudes. Y'all gotta stand on what y'all say. Y'all say, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta stand on what y'all stand on, man. It's time to, yeah, I know you tired of going to jail, but you gotta stop doing shit to get you to go to jail. It's just that simple. I don't even know why dudes are still trying to be in the streets, bro, when there's cameras everywhere. You got social media. You cannot get away with anything. I don't understand, like, why y'all can't understand that. Now, we being fair, you know, Trump is a criminal too. You know, so is Biden. If we're gonna be fair, he pardoned his son. That was in the White House sniffing crack. What are we talking about? You know? But let's be clear though. Trump and Biden is on a whole different level. You can't do what they could do. So you got to stand on business, man. Stand on business, man. You feel me? Because yeah, y'all got these young dudes out here looking crazy, not knowing what's going on, and trying to follow y'all footsteps. Meanwhile, y'all not even following your own footsteps. God damn. Let's get back to it though.
Don't really got like anything to gain, right, for placating to the black community, bro. Like he's not trying to vow for no re-election. So he really don't need to do the Kodak or the YoungBoy move, man. You feel me? Like at all.
Exactly.
So because the Trump thing isn't working, don't really got like anything to gain, right, for placating to the black community, bro. Like he's not trying to vow for no re-election. So he really don't need to do the Kodak or the YoungBoy move, man. You feel me? Like at all. So because the Trump thing isn't working.
Shout out Slick Talk Chronicles. Yeah, bro. It's crazy out here, man. Like streets is over with, bro. Like niggas got to get tighten up, or you just gonna keep on falling victim to the same old, you know what I mean, same old bullshit. You feel me? But let's get back to it though.
Boosie done went to court a couple of times. It ain't looking good for him. And quite frankly, if I'm Boosie, like, why am I going to court, bruh? I was caught on camera with the guns on me, and then when they pulled me over, I had the same guns I had on me on IG Live in my possession, bro. It's a done deal, case closed. Like, there's nothing you could do to get out of that. So Boosie would announce, man, that after fighting this case for a while, he's taking a plea deal. So Boosie will say, just accepted a plea from the federal government on my gun case. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes and I'm tired of fighting. Talk to my family, and this is the right decision. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy and go get the new album. Words so fair alone. I don't know, man. Now, what I would say, man, Boosie is sounding a little desperate because he tweeted about something that Anthony Edwards said probably about 2 or 3 years ago. Anthony Edwards, no, bro, I'm capping. Probably like what, last year during like the Olympics. Boosie tweeted, Anthony Edwards told Obama, we ain't got to do all that now. I love this ninja. He from across the track. Boosie is from Baton Rouge. Ant Edward is from Georgia. But I know what this is. This is slick begging, man. All right, right. Boosie C, man. Anthony Edwards got that $300 million contract, homie. Boosie about to go to jail, man. He needs somebody to put money on them books. This is slick begging, man. You can't tell me any different, bro. Man.
But I'll say this though, man. I'll say this. Oh, hold on. I didn't even see that y'all was writing up in here though. Hold on, my bad. A more. Oh, he said, I hope he gets pardoned. I highly doubt he's gonna get pardoned for the simple fact that, I just don't think he's gonna get pardoned. You know, because the only time only reason why they was doing the pardon is that was all for looks. That was all for like to get the people on the side and everything like that. That wasn't because they care and they really care about falsely incarceration or they really care about the community. That was never that. So, I highly doubt he's gonna get pardoned. Popcorn, he said Boosie cool, but he flexed too much and told on himself. Exactly. The nigga told on himself. Like, bro, you try to say that it was his security. When clearly the police seen it on live. Literally. That's your own dumbass fault. I don't care what nobody say. Amar O said, I'm not a big fan of rap past the mid 2000s. The last rap album I bought was Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah, that was actually the first album that I ever bought. Well, my mom bought it for me, but that was probably the first album I ever bought. Still a classic to this day. But yeah, man, a lot of these street dudes be talking that street shit and F the police and F Donald Trump and all these other stuff. But then when it come down to them going to jail, they be pleading them cases and they be calling on God. Like, I don't understand. I'm not against nobody protecting themselves or having firearms on them to protect themselves, because at the end of the day, shit, These niggas is crazy out here. I'm not gonna hold you. These YNs ain't no joke, and they ain't got no respect for nobody. Nobody. They on their own program. The game is not the same. Popcorn, you said classic album. By the way, yeah, definitely a classic album, man. Definitely a classic album. But yeah, man, look. So I want everybody to just keep it going. Nah, we're gonna we're gonna stop it right there, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you new here, man. Follow me on Twitch. Also follow my other YouTube channels, my TikTok, all that, man. So I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due date crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it.